it all out.
It does. It's all excellent information. It's timely information, and one of the things that you get now from these folks up here in today, and with respect to the movie and Dee's stuff, is that you're getting information that's real time. That is to say, Dee, came from a job, gives you information, and he's going to another one. He's not trading off of work years ago. It's good stuff.
And Yuri Lowenthal and Tara Platt. Voiceover voice actor.
Also, for those aspiring voice actors, I don't know if you guys know this, but on our website, on knowthatvoice.com, we have a cartoon imitation contest. And the winner will get a signed poster by, I think, just about everybody in the film, and a DVD as well. So please go to iknowthatvoice.com, and yeah, be sure to do that, James.
And also check out Rob's podcast, because he interviews. It's great. It's true. It's Talking Tunes Live.
Actually, I'm doing Rob's podcast next week, so check that out.
It's free. Lately, it's on camera, and he interviews and talks to all of us about our careers and how we work and how we came here. And you can learn from each and every one of us. It's free. And you can learn directly from the horse's mouth. How to get going, and just you start to get an idea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sidney. Good luck.
I had something else though. Just study acting as much as you can. That's really the main thing. It's voice acting, and hear yourself recorded. Try recording yourself and study dialects and things like that.
By the way, before we move on, can I just ask Fred? You do this because I'm just a fan. I'm a geek. Fred, I really have not had my fix of Jimi Hendrix today. Would you do a little Jimi Hendrix?
All right, baby. Here we are with the Comic-Con, baby. I see you right over there now.
How great is that?
We got them ghosts, you know what I'm saying?
Freddie Tatasciore. Oh.
All right. So first off, again, thank you for the childhood. DCAU, best superhero thing ever, bar none. Better than And second, when you guys have characters in the same scene together that you play, what's it like to talk to yourself?
It's fun when the drugs kick in. No, it's a challenge. I mean, you were talking about Billy before.
Oh, Billy is amazing.
Billy West. I've seen Billy on Futurama do 3 pages of dialogue alone.
I've seen him do it where he overlaps himself. I don't know how he does that.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. He taught me, he showed me how to do it. So I mean, it's hard. You really have to focus. But if you're focused and you're on a roll, it can be sweet.
It's like,
Be good to you, baby.
I did a fair amount of talking to myself in Clone Wars. There would be episodes where it's just...
He was every single clone on that show. He's the voice of... I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's every clone. It's like, I got an easy...
Rex and Cody and all of them. But the key to it really is because it's a specific adjustment in acting. And so long as your idea is clear of the characters that you have, you can just jump right over from one to one like you're jumping from a rock to rock in a stream. And you can do it very nimbly so long as your idea is super clear. And that's being a good actor. That's having the clarity of that vision in your mind so it comes out of your mouth. It seems like magic, but it's because all the internal work is set. That's how that works.
And Andrea, I was wondering, like, with that, because do you know, like, some people, like, okay, I know this guy can do it, and other times you'll have people just then stay into one character and then jump to the other?
Yeah. There are some people that it's not so much that they can't act against themselves,
right.
It's that they lose the voice a little bit.
Right.
So we'll go through an entire scene and I'll read their other character for them, and they'll act all the way through one voice. And then we'll run through the scene the other way and I'll play the voice they just did and they'll play their other voice so that they can have the chance to just stay in character. But this particular skill that you talk about is key in casting, because I cast people because they have the ability to do that skill. They can act against themselves, and not just the acting aspect, but they can keep the voices distinct. One doesn't bleed into the other and suddenly they become this homogenized, similar voice. They're still distinctly different voices. And there are some series, Dee and I did Ben 10 for years together, and I think there was one episode where you did, I want to say 17 different voices. I'm not kidding, 17 different voices in the same cartoon. Same 22-minute episode.
I've witnessed
17.
that. I saw that. I've seen that. And we always look at Dee like, dude, you are getting paid. And he just goes,
Sorry. Yeah. Because they get you for like, what, 3 voices?
Yeah.
3 voices.
One
and one
extra.
additional voice gets you a bump.
Yeah.
So he's got 17. That's a big ass bump, baby.
Thank you for your question.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I have a question. May I?
Yes.
I want to ask the gentleman who made this film. How many people did you guys interview? Because I know you interviewed actors and agents and sound engineers and all different kinds of people, but tell us a little bit about the different kinds of people and how many people you interviewed.
Yeah, don't screw it up, Larry. Is it on?
See, he's not a voice actor.
He's not a voice actor.
And that's all I have to say about that. So we did over 100 interviews, 150 was it?
Wow.
They were at least an hour long, if not longer, but they went by so fast. Each one was amazing. They were like master classes, really. The question about how do you learn about this craft, try to make a movie about it, you'll learn a whole lot. We interviewed directors like Andrea here, and I learned just how much goes into coaching voice actors, and I don't know, I'm trying to draw a blank here. I'm not used to talking to this many people.
We'll do your voice for you.
What we tried to do is really cover the whole voiceover industry for everyone who doesn't really know what goes on behind the scenes. And the documentary started in October of 2011, and for a good year, we had to wait to get these talents in the opportunity to interview them, because it just takes so long and everyone's busy doing stuff and everything. So to actually wrangle 150 people was a very difficult task, and it was even more so trying to get it down to a movie that can entertain, enlighten, and inspire all of you guys. So right now I think that we have it right under 90 minutes, and we basically cover everything that we think from Mel Blanc, the start of radio voiceover, to today's video games and the powers of Comic-Con. I think we pretty much cover it all.
Anime we cover.
Yeah, like
video games.
160 hours worth of footage to 90 minutes.
I think the biggest thing we cover is just the evolution of the art form and how it's grown so much from just like radio plays back in the 40s to a highly evolved art form today that just is complemented with technology. It's just an amazing art form.
I've never seen a documentary like that. About that. I've never seen that.
Well, you will. Now you can. As soon as we get a distributor.
Do a Kickstarter.
Yeah, right? Thank you, everyone.
By the way, wearing a t-shirt that says "Keep Calm and Voiceover On." Did you notice that?
Keep calm and voiceover on?
Yeah, baby. Nice.
That's pretty cool. What's your question?
First of all, my name is Craig, and before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys very much for making my childhood not only full of light, but full of color, happiness, and all sorts of fun.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Ultimate compliment. Thank you.
And this one is for Ms. Romano over here. On top of being an aspiring voiceover artist, I'm also planning to become a casting director myself. What is your #1 advice before I go and embark on this journey?
Cast yourself a lot.
Right, just make sure that your dental and your health is paid up by putting yourself in like a talking egg in a movie or whatever, and then you get your stuff paid for. Yeah.
Only listen to the first audition.
So your question is, what do I suggest as far as becoming a casting director? Is that your
what, in order to be a good one, someone at your
I'll tell you. Create an environment for people when they come into audition for you that is comfortable, that they feel safe, that they can create, that they can make an absolute fool of themselves, because that is in fact what we're paying money for, is for people to be foolish. And supply